Well, hello everybody. I have to speak low because the cats are asleep and we don't want to wake them up. But anyway, here she is. So you can see her. Let me get a brush so I can point out. See this here? That has to be corrected. And this line has to be corrected. It's nice and rounded, but this needs to come down somewhat, just enough to enhance that area. And as you can see, the crickets are coming along quite nicely, as well as all the paraphernalia in her hair. But I'm very happy with the way she's coming along. I think it looks like her. I mean, there's no question who it is. Anyway, let's take a break now and come over here. And there you can see the colors that I made last week. And these are the sets that I'm using for the skin. I made them. See, those are the skin tones. And remember that you asked me, so actually several of you have asked me if I'll be selling them. And what I think that I would do, because it's a process and there's only so much time I have, and I have also to grind them and blend them and mix them and pack them. So what I would like to know is how many of you will be interested in the sets of the skin tones. See? It's flawless. You can go as close as you want to go, and it's absolutely flawless. Of course I had to add more layers, but you can see from the white, you see the white of the board to the beautiful porcelain finish. Look at that. So I would like, if you can do this for me, let me know how many of you would be interested in buying a set of the light, the medium, and the dark, and the blush. So you have light, medium, dark, and the blush. And let me see how I can put it together that I will make the sets as custom order. You know what I mean? You guys will order it and I will make them. That way I don't have to go crazy all over the place. So any of you that are serious about the skin tones, go ahead and let me know on Facebook, and I will be happy to make them. And here, let me see, you can see this was the original set of the portrait collection: the shader, the lifter, and the highlighter. Here's the new and improved set. See, a battery, so you can have an idea of what I'm talking about. That's a lot. I mean, that's a big ass, that's a big jar in comparison to that one. You see that? See that? I mean, so you'll be getting twice as much powders, because I couldn't find these jars. I was looking for them and I couldn't find them. These are the only ones that I could come up with. So I said, well, you know what? It will have to go with these. It will have to be those. But then at the last minute, a company came out and said, you know what? We came up with those. Well, then I guess it's this. I mean, if I have a choice, if somebody gives me the choice between these two for the same price, hell, I go with this, right? We're no fools here. Okay, that's taken care of. Here, shader, lifter, and highlighter. That's the new batch that I did, fresh. And here are 3 new colors that I came up with. That is like a opal, which is absolutely stunning. You cannot appreciate it so much here, but it's just you cannot appreciate it under this light. Let me see if I can lift it up so you can see it. Let me see. Let me see. Well, all I can tell you is a gorgeous pearl tone with a bit of opal to it that is absolutely gorgeous. So take my word when I tell you this is stunning. And then I have bronze, and this is what I call French gold, which is glorious. This is a stunning shade. Okay, here are the photos of the Lisa Leggero that I'm using, and I'm going to do a small demo so you can see me working on it, applying the colors. Let me put this down. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to prepare a bit of a mix. Put the 3, and you can see me as I work it. There, and there. A little bit more. Okay. It's pretty much like preparing a palette. See? The light, the medium, and I'm going to get a little of the blush here as well. So I dip my brush. See? I pack it, tap it, and I bring it pretty much like applying makeup. Then blend a little of the blush with a little of the medium and begin to apply the blush tone to the skin, which is going to be bringing out the cheekbone. Again, bring some of these colors in there, blend. See, it's amazing what you can do with this pigments. It's just amazing. Come over. And there you already have. I mean, look at the coverage. It's unbelievable. This doesn't get much easier, really. I mean, seriously. Look, that's all I'm doing. There's no editing. There's no bullshit going on in here. You see that? It's absolutely gorgeous. Then again, and you're going to come here, give it a touch and connect. I'm telling you, it's like putting makeup. Can you see what I'm doing? It's just like putting makeup. And still, as you can see, I'm not used to working and holding the brush. Not used to it all. We're gonna get a smaller brush now. A flat one. And see, it's just getting a little from over here, and getting a little from over here, and getting a little from over here, and making your own shade. So, come to here. And there you have it. With every application that you make, it will get a deeper tone. Remember that we talked about glazes in art, in painting? Well, this, my friends, is no different. The only difference with this is that they were using oils and I'm using a dry media. But it's the same concept. By the application of thin, fluffy layers, the face begins to take shape and form. And then where you want it darker, you add a little bit of the darker. If you want it a little deeper in tone, you go with the blush. Or if you want it lighter, simply go with the basic skin tone. I'm going to go here. That little area. There. Look at that. She's breathtaking. Even at this stage that I'm at. Rounding up the nose, of course. And again, we're going to go just a little bit deeper on the shading right here. And now on the other side. So what I would like for you guys to do, those of you who are really interested in the skin tone collection, to let me know how many of you there are, and I will try to make sets as they are ordered. That way I don't go crazy killing myself. Because remember, I'm doing my commissions as well. So I'm all over the place. But if you just let me know how many of you are interested in them, I'll do enough as I go. And that way you can begin to enjoy them. There. Uh-huh. I still have to work on that area, you know. I still have to make that nose more prominent and pinch it. But for the time being, I am not going to bother with that because I want to get her with an overall look because the client is coming in a week to see her. And I just want to make sure that at least the face looks pretty damn good because I want them to be very happy. They're very good clients. Anyway, so now I'm going to go ahead and work only. See, I haven't even cleaned my brush. They work so well together that you can jump from one to the other. There. And then get a little bit of this up here. And what that does, it rounds up. Oops, sorry. Then we're gonna go underneath and just concentrate on the shadow casting below the nose and the little comments right there in the center of the lip. Now we're going to use the blues that I mixed and a bit of that what do you call it, that opal. So let me get a brush and dipping the blue and dabbing it. We apply the makeup like if it was an actual person. Remember, blending is the secret. If you don't blend, you will not get the desired effect. Blending does the trick every time. Dip again, dab. Never go from here to here because you're going to pack too much information. So go from here to here and you will only have enough material. Being applied. And that means that you're not going to overload that lid with so much powder. And now we're going to go to the deeper and dab. Calm down. and increase. Again. I keep forgetting to point the camera to where I'm working. And I don't want to wake up the cats because all hell is going to break loose if I wake them up. Okay, and now we're going to take a little bit of this, dab it, and just come over here and give a little bit of highlight. And then some of this pretty opal that I talked to you about. Let me look at her picture. Because at this point I need to check what we're doing here. Let me put the picture there. And let me get the other picture there. So we have reference. And I think we are on the right track here. Oh yes, see it up there? We dip, we dab, and again, highlight. Oh, I love it, don't you? And let's see, it will be right up there. I love this opal, don't you? Look at that. Again, place it. Then we're going to go back to that darker blue that we had over here. We're going to dab in there. You see, I don't even change brushes. I go from one to the other because these powders love each other. They get along so well. And increase that blue. And roundabout. Now we're going to get, where's my little sweeper? Ah, what the hell, we're gonna use this one. And sweep away all that junk that we don't need. See? Oh, for those of you who haven't seen the mirror, I'm sorry about that big light, but hold on, maybe I can turn it on for a minute. See? That's the pastel Maryland. I'm very proud of that piece right there. Oop, Elizabeth fell down. Well, anyway. Yeah. That looks good. Now, we are going to highlight. So I'm going to go ahead and come here to the highlighter. And I'm going to take some and put it right there. Because I'm going to show you how I applied the actual highlight to the piece. And when you're working with these powders, you can get away with having the brush at the length that it comes originally, because it's a different ball game. Here you're working on the surface, not grinding so deep as with the graphite. So you pack your brush, tap, and you're going to come and define the bridge of the nose. See? Right there. Come again, back, tap. And we're gonna go here and here. And give it a little bit over here to make that little bump of the nose stand out. Not too much, but just enough. Remember, the light is coming from up there, so that's where it's going to hit. Then we're going to get the brush again and just sweep the cobwebs away. And again, we're going to pack, tap, and we're going to define that little area right below the eye. It should be lighter. That's going to be always, see the change right away? That's going to be always the lightest area as the light hits the skin. That would be it right there.